Okay. Here we created two classes, admin user type and other one is admin user. This is going to be corresponding to TBL admin user type and this is going to correspond to TBL admin user. So these have to create automatically tables for us in the TRAP application. So TRAP is basically talent retaining and acquisition process. Okay. So here part of trap, once again I'm reminding here, there are here 4 different users, admin user, job seeker. Similarly, we have employer. Okay. And apart from that, we create actually a bot, which is analysis purpose we use. Different types of analysis we have to do with that. Okay. So here I have created first a class admin user type. This is inheriting from the SQL Alchemy base. So this particular method, declarative base, is defined as part of actually SQL Alchemy.orm. As we know, ORM stands for Object Relational Mapping. Okay, it is basically Object Relational Mapping. So using here Object Relational Mapping, we are going to create the tables automatically in the database. That is in the PostgreSQL, or you can use any other type of database. You can do with MySQL, or you can do with the SQL Server, or you can do with the PostgreSQL or SQLite. In whatever you are proficient, you can use that. So I am using here PostgreSQL. Okay. So ultimately data is going to be getting saved there. Fine. So whenever we go here, the admin user type corresponding to this, there is a table called TBL admin user type. And corresponding to admin user, there is going to be TBL admin user table. This has to be created. And our approach is here code first approach. Depending on the code, database tables have to be created. So ID is here auto-generated and here also auto-generated. And this is what type of data? Integer type of data and primary key. This is true here. ID is primary key. Okay, next we have user type. Okay. It is string, then unique true, then admin user, relationship, admin user, back populates admin user. Okay. So whenever you take actually the admin user type, okay, you can have more than one admin user as a particular type of user there. It can be subadmin, it can be super admin, it can be other role, depending on the requirement you need to create. Normally, we create skeleton and give, depending on the requirement, they have to map them. Okay. So here what we do, we created here one table admin user type. Second thing is admin user. Basically, this is a class. So using object-oriented programming concept, we have done here admin user type base and table name is here TBL admin user type. ID equal to here column. Then this is integer type of data, primary key true. Then next thing is here user type column. It's string type of data, unique equal to true. No two rows should contain same value for this column, user type column. Okay, the next thing is here admin users. Here relationship is what? This is related to here admin user. Okay, admin user is equal to relationship here, admin user. Back populates actually admin user here. Okay, so here under admin user type, there can be number of admin users, same type of admin users you can have. Like a customer can order number of, customer can go with number of orders, or you can take an employee, you can take a department, under one particular department, there can be number of employees. Okay, so in the same manner, you take a train, under one particular compartment, there can be number of passengers, but one passenger if you take can be only in one compartment. So in the same manner, we have here primary key, foreign key relationship, and we are establishing here relationships using this. So all these are defined in the admin user underscore mgmt.py. Next thing here, we have a admin. This is a module. In the admin module, what we have exactly underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py file. This means what? It's becoming a package now. Admin is becoming a package. We created admin module, but we made this as a package. So when you make it as a package, from here you can call, all these can be treated like actually classes, or they can be treated like normal methods. Whatever methods you want to import, they can be imported. If you come to main.py, what I have written here, if you look at this point, we have written it as, okay, if you write here something like import followed by here admin, it is looking like a module for us. Before the admin, you have here two curly brackets. So this is the admin module. Okay, so far no methods in that. That's why it may say that is not access pylons. But otherwise, this is nothing but a package, or you can call this as a module. So here, whenever you have inside the folder underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py, this is going to be treated like a module or like a package. So from the package, whatever resource you want to access, you can access. Fine. So here, let us actually remove it. We have other folders like admin folder, then employer folder, resource folder, then similarly templates. We have in the templates, we have HTML pages. So next thing is what here, we need to create a login page for admin. We have to create a login page for the admin. So let us create here a login page. Okay, that is actually HTML page. So using here, using templates in the Flask, with the help of that, we do it. So in the template, we use actually Jinja templates, and with the help of that, we try to do that now. By default, login page should come up for us. Okay. So, but before that, you require Bootstrap in this. Just go to command prompt, and here, just come to G drive, then type here cd trap app. Okay. So here, I should go to my env. I have created a virtual environment here inside this. There should be one my env, which is not actually seen here. Can you see here anywhere my env? There should be some virtual environment for this. We have admin, we have employer, we have main.py file, we have requirements.txt, we have templates folder. Okay, but there is no virtual environment for this. So just go with the dir/h or dir/ah. We have git, but there is no here env file. It is actually trap app. So we are missing that particular thing here. Okay, therefore, let us create here my env. Here do like this. Okay, Python followed by here -m venv my env. Let us make it. Okay, so this is venv I should have. Followed by here my env. I'm creating a virtual environment here. Okay, just type here dir command. With this, we have here now my env, cd my env. Okay, then here cd scripts. Then here, just go with the activate. I have activated this. Once you complete your work, you have to deactivate it. We come to the root of the trap application. So now we need to install the required libraries. Here go with the pip install -r followed by here requirements.txt. Whatever files are in that, we are going to be installing here in this. Okay, whatever files are required, they have been actually now installed for us in this. Okay, they have been installed here. Now we could find all those libraries. The next thing is we have to install now Bootstrap for the Flask. So just go with the pip install, followed by here, we go with the, here I go with the Flask Bootstrap. So the Bootstrap is getting installed here in this now. A Bootstrap is available here in this. Okay, so this is available for us now. Then here, what we can do, what is the folder structure? Let us see. Very first screen must be login screen for all admin users. Okay, for employers and for job seekers, you can have different types of screens. Okay, but for admin user, it has to be a login screen. Straight away, we should have a login screen. So we are finishing first admin part. So in the admin part, we have to create a login page. Okay, so I have launched this one here. Now, if you come here, okay, when you come here, what happens here? So the templates folder we have, in the templates folder, we have to create here a new file called login. Go here, then click on this under templates, login or sign in, whatever name you want to use, you can use sign in dot here, followed by HTML. This is going to be HTML page for us. Okay, we have here HTML page. So initially, we need to come with some rough design. Once it completes, you have to go with actually in a better way. Okay. So first of all, here we go with the, now this Jinja template syntax we use here. We can write here block followed by title. So here what we put is, this is, write this as admin login. Then after that, we have to close the block percent followed by here end block. Okay, this is what exactly end block. We are starting a block of code here. So curly brackets, percent, we have a keyword block, followed by this is nothing but title here. Then after that, what we do here, we write the text. This is admin login. Then in the curly brackets, we put curly bracket first, then followed by percent symbol, end block, then percent again, close curly bracket. So like this, we are setting this as title here. Okay, this is going to be the title of the page. Next thing, here I want to go with the navigation bar. Okay, I want to go here with the navigation bar, which is part of actually the, it is available with the Python. We have just installed that particular thing. So let us go here with the navigation bar in this. Okay, we are going to be using here navigation bar here in this. Okay. Next thing is what? In this particular folder, it is, okay, we have here this one. So therefore, we take the vendor. In the vendor, you have the bootstrap and here bootstrap icons. Okay, we have bootstrap and bootstrap icons. Let us take these things. Okay, so we come to this. Then after that, we come to concerned page here. That page is trap app. In the trap app, we require here a folder called static. Let us create here a new folder. It is static. And inside this, we have to paste it. Okay, there is one bootstrap. Then second thing is bootstrap icons. In the bootstrap, you have CSS as well as JS. Okay. So in this, we have the static files. Now we need to load the static files into this. So when you look at HTML page, okay, whenever you look at HTML page, you have basically different types of blocks in this. Okay. So you can have a HTML block. There you can contain HTML document. HTML attributes block you can have. There you can define HTML attributes. You can have head block. You can have body block. You can have body attributes block. You can have title block, styles block. Okay, navbar block. Similarly, content block, scripts block. Like that you can have actually here different types of blocks. Okay, so we have basically different types of actually blocks. One of the blocks is what here, title block we use here. Okay, with the help of that, we are trying to set the title here in this. We're setting here title. But now here we have to use the bootstrap. Okay, we have to use here bootstrap. So therefore here, what we do, we are keeping title, but above title, I just want to specify it like this, percent followed by extents. Here, go with the bootstrap, then slash. Here, okay. So you can have some kind of file here, but just go with the bootstrap in this case. So this should be extending a bootstrap for us. This should have a bootstrap for us. The next thing here, okay, this is the login you have here, followed by here, percent, then block, and this is going to be here, navigation bar. There is one navigation bar we have. So inside this, we keep a div less than div here, class equal to here, navbar. Okay, class equal to here, navbar. Similarly, navbar hyphen fixed hyphen top. On the top, this should come. Okay, then here we go here with the content div. Initially, we put like this here. Then we have to end that particular block. So navigation bar block is getting started. You can actually end here, percent, followed by here, end block. Okay, you're going to be ending that particular block. Then here you can have the actual content. So this is the navigation bar. On top of that it comes, and here at the bottom, you can have actually content. Okay, this is what percent. Then we put here block, followed by here block. I should type here block. Then this is exactly what content. Okay. Then here I can put actual content. So here percent, then this is going to be end block. We write in this manner. This is nothing but here end block. Okay, but the login page don't require any kind of actually navigation bar. So you can remove this. Okay, so these are not required for us. And similarly on the top, you can remove it. So just we are going to be defining here a simple login page or simple sign-in page. Okay, so we need to create here some, simple sign-in page here in this. Okay, we have to use here Flask templates. With the help of that, we need to create here simple login page. We put some CSS in this, and with the help of that, we can actually do it. So HTML page we have to create now in this. We are going to create here some simple HTML page. Okay, where exactly we have to do? In the content area, we have to do that particular thing. Okay, so here we put block is content, that is fine here. Then div. Okay, styles we apply a little later. Then slash div here. Okay, followed by here. We go here with the some h2. Here followed by style. Inline style I am using here. Style equal to, it is text align. Here it is center. I want to go with the center alignment of the text. Okay. Then here close the h2 tag. Now here you can put like here sign in. It is going to be sign in here. It is sign in. Then here we have a BR tag to give a space. Then followed by here, we'll go with the form. Here put form. Okay. We have to write even action equal to, just put empty time being. Similarly, method equal to post. This is a post method. In earlier sessions, we discussed about actually different types of methods. This is what method equal to post method. We are posting data from here. You form data, from that form, we take data and we try to put into that. Okay. So here we go with the, so here we try to make something like this here, input. Otherwise, you can put first of all something like this here, span, then style equal to here, width. Okay, put some here, some percentage we have to put here. Okay, so something like we cannot go with fixed actually. You have to go with some percentage in this case. Okay, otherwise time being what we'll do, we go here with the 200 px. This is going to be fixed always. And for admin, there is not much botheration actually because it is admin facing. Here it is what? User name. Okay, then here you close the span. Followed by here, go with ampersand NBSP. In the same manner, go with ampersand NBSP. Similarly, ampersand NBSP. Then here we go this way, input type equal to here text. Okay, then ID equal to here. ID equal to what we write? Uname or username. Similarly, name equal to, write this as your username. you can put in this manner. So this is the first input. Then after that, we go here with the BR tag. BR is going to be breaking that into next line. Same thing we require even for the password. Okay. So here we'll take it, then try to set the password here. And this is going to be here password. It's going to be same, but here we enter USER. And this is what password. We have to put password here. This is password here. This is type equal to password. Okay, fine. So somewhere I think the spelling mistake, it's correct. Yeah, SPAN, this is. Automatically at the end also, this should be corrected. That is getting corrected, span. Similarly here also, we change it to span here. So it's getting changed. Thank you. Okay, so now this is looking correct. This is nothing but here a password we are setting. Next thing is what? So here we have to go with some kind of error message sometimes. So sometimes what you may have, you cannot log in. In such case, you need to get that message. Then here, next one is we have to go with a button. We should have a button called submit. Then here we go with the input, type equal to here submit. This is a submit button. Then here we go with the class. Okay, this input here. Class equal to class we specify later on. Right now we don't have any class. It's submit button. We have to use actually in this the here type equal to submit. Then here value equal to, we can go here with the value equal to, here it is sign in. Okay, we keep in this manner this particular thing. Then we have closed the form. So after that, suppose if you have any error, we are going to be handling the error here. Go with here, curly brackets, then percent, if condition, error. Okay, percent this one. Then here, then P, right here. You need to have some error clause here. Okay, then here, later on we do that. Then here write strong. Okay, then here put error. Again, here we close the strong. Then in the curly brackets, we put error. We are going to get error from the back end. Okay, so we need to call basically a method. This is going to be HTML page. We are going to put this in the templates. I think we added in the templates in the signin.html. We put in the templates here. A simple page we have created. Okay. So first you need to create the page. Then after that, you should bother about actually styling the elements. Main thing is first you should go with the content. That is important. Styling is actually secondary. Of course, for end user, you have to, bother much about styling, but always first the application should work properly. Then whatever enhancements you want to make, you can make. We are going to do the enhancements. Later on we do, but right now we get actually here some simple HTML page. We get actually simple HTML page in that you have here sign in, then followed by we have two text boxes. One is for normal text, second one is for the password. So here, if I go, it cannot be text, this should be password. I can say that as password here, type equal to password. With the help of that, we can handle. This is what in the templates folder, you have a login page. This is okay. So next thing is what? You need to load this particular thing. Therefore, in the main.py, you have to write the roots. Whatever roots we require, we need to write in that. Okay, first loading the page. Then after that, from page, you need to send content. Then after that, you have to check against database. Already data must be available in the database. If by default, you should enter one data, that's admin data. By default, we have to enter the data. Okay, super admin data is required. Then after that, we can add subadmins. So here, this is what signin.html we created. First, we have to launch this page. Okay, we have to launch this particular page without styles or without anything. Just simple styles we added. Text align center. Okay, so for username, this is actually span. It's going to be displayed like username. Then this is type equal to text. ID is username. Name is username. Okay, ID is required for JavaScript, whereas name is required for the Python backend. It can identify based on the username. Type is what here? Type is whenever you look at HTML, you have the form elements, text elements you have, radio buttons, checkboxes. Okay, so these three basically, one more thing is password, another one is button, or you can say submit. So we use them here. For the first one, text box. For the second one, it is password. Okay, and the third one is what here? It is a submit button. You can have simple button or you can have a here submit button. So this button is going to be submit button. And in this value, you have sign in. Okay, so username is what? This is some label which appears on the screen. Password also appears for us, some password on the screen. But whereas this one, text input box. And this is what here, password input box. Into that you are going to be keying in password or the text. Text means it's going to be visible like normal text. Whatever you type, you can see. But in the case of password, it is not going to be seen. It's going to show some stars for us. Stars are actually bullets. Normally, you get bullets whenever you type something in the password field. Okay, so here you have actually bullets in that. Fine here. So ID I have to change here. ID should not be username. This has to be PWD. You're correct. So this has to be PWD, and here also it is PWD. So when you copy and paste, these problems you face. We forget some of the things. Ultimately, when you test, it is not going to be working properly. Okay. So, I mean, even if you copy and paste, in such case also you have to check everything clearly. If you don't check, you get some improper results. And after that, you need to backtrack, then you need to check where it went wrong. Then you realize somewhere you have done something wrong. With copying and pasting, what happens? You can avoid a lot of work. But after copying and pasting, you need to see for each and every field. Okay, whether you have incorporated required features in that or not. If not, you need to modify. Otherwise, earlier what happened? Some of you actually, I think Sri reported that. So here also ID username, here name also username. Even for the password also I'm keeping username. Okay, I don't have two different variables in that. Same variable only username. Both for password as well as for the username. So that is wrong actually. Now I call this as here PWD. It's nothing but password. The field name is going to be here password. So this ID you can use with JavaScript and this you are going to use with the Python code. Okay. Somehow we created here login page in the templates. Okay, now we need to launch them here. You have to launch them. So how do we launch? See here. Okay. So for this purpose, so I can go to here in this main.py. We'll see notepad here. Whatever libraries we require, we need to copy them here. You require few libraries that you need to copy. Main libraries, first of all, Flask related you require. Okay, take this and try to put here in the main.py. Okay, so these files we are going to from these various methods we are going to be using from the Flask package. It's a Python package available. So we are keeping like this here, this one. Save this. Then after that, next step is what here? I can come to this, then I can define here a Flask application. Okay, I can create a Flask application, something like this here. Both the things I'm trying to put here in this. app equal to Flask. This is a, class name, underscore, underscore name, underscore, underscore, then followed by template folder is templates. Static folder is going to be static. Like this, we create here this one. Okay, we are going to create something like this here. Next, app.secret key equal to, I can put here something like, okay. So mixture of uppercase and lowercase we should have always. So whenever you have actually A, you can go with the @ symbol. So others should not be in a position to guess that. Easily that can't be guessed here. We can end with the, again, @ symbol like this, you can use a secret key. So why secret key is required later on we understand. Initially we are creating here a Flask application. Now here in this, we have to create a root. Default root we have to create now here. Okay. So here I go with a root like this. This is what admin login. Okay, this is admin login. What page I need here? The page must be here, signin.html in the templates. Okay, but we kept this as sign in. Instead of this one here, you can rename. You can put it as here, admin sign in. Okay, we put here admin signin.html. It is not message error equal to, here it is empty, we can put. Okay, this is what here, admin signin.html. So using admin login, we should be in a position to log in this. It's not log out. We can call this as here admin sign in. Okay, this is root is admin login. Then right here, method equal to, here it is. Fine. So syntax we can see here once again. Method how they are using. In the same manner, we can keep it. Methods equal to here post method. This is going to be here a post method. Okay, so this is what exactly post method. 2 times you have a comma. Because of that, it's not working properly. Error is right now empty. This is what admin signin.html page. From the templates, we are going to be launching this particular thing. Okay, so we now try to run the application and see what you get in this. So what file I need to launch in this? I have to go with the main.py. So in this process, you may get errors. Python followed by here main.py. Okay, it is not running, reason we haven't added any code at the end. So what code is required to run the application? We created Flask application, but you need to run that particular thing. Okay, in the debug mode, we are trying to run this particular thing here. So we understand as we proceed, what is debug, what is release version. Okay, but right now, we do this way and we start running this application. Now, where this is available for us, on port number 5000, it's available. on the local host is 127.0.0.1 colon 5000. The port number is 5000. On this particular port number, this is available for us. Okay, go here and try to launch it. But for launching, what you require here the root name admin login. So let us go here and try to start this. Put here localhost 5000 followed by here admin login. Method not allowed, it says here. Method not allowed, it's saying here. Methods equal to post we have taken. Okay, this is a post method. This method is not allowed, it is saying in this. Okay, methods is what exactly? This is a post method. But what I'm doing here in this case, I'm going with the admin login. So it says here, this method is not allowed for the requested URL. Okay, but admin login is what exactly? This is a post method. Methods equal to post only we have here. Fine, come to this here. There is nothing inside this. Everything is plain only here. But whenever you want to start this, it is giving this kind of message. So if you go here with the login localhost 5000, okay, you're not getting anything, but here we go and try to here again. Let us see here. What is the name of the root here? It is admin login. Okay, app root followed by here it is admin login, methods equal to post. So we have to render this without any difficulty. But why it is saying like this, now we need to understand there. Once again, here, type like this, paste twice. I'm keeping this. It should launch basically the required HTML page. But it's saying method not allowed. It is saying actually here, method not allowed. So in such cases, we go here with the get as well. Okay. Okay. So here we go with this both methods get and post. Again, it's giving here. Encountered unknown tag end block. Okay. In the page, there is some error. We need to go to template, and in the template, you have to see that. In the admin HTML page, somewhere you have an end block. So where is that end block? You have to see. It is block content, and this is what here, end block.
At line number 20, space should be there.
Page number? Line number
20. End block, space and space and percentage.
Okay. So let us see. Again, we go here, try to render that. Still, it's saying error here. Encountered unknown tag end block. So what is the problem? We can check. So here end block, and here also it is end block. Okay. Don't we have any here block? We have a block here. Block is nothing but content here. Okay. Still, there is a problem with the end block. Okay. So where could be the problem? We need to see here. Unknown tag end block. We have a block title. Second time we have this one. This can be a problem for us. Okay. Again, refresh this. When you refresh here, unknown tag end block, again it says. But we have actually removed the unknown one. You have a block here, and we are ending this block in this area here. Fine. Then here we go to this part. Control C we do. Once again, we launch this here. Okay. Try again with this. Now still it says there is some error in this. Okay, we have an if condition that we are not closing. There is an if condition here that we haven't closed it. So let us go here with the end if for that. Okay, then go with the curly bracket, followed by here, it is percent, then end if. Okay, we put like this. Now the screen is coming up for us. You have username, then next thing is what your password. This is actually not coming in the center of the screen. Admin, this is admin login. So title is not this one, so we can remove this part. Okay, remove this here. Then after that, once again, refresh this and see how this looks. Okay. So how this is looking, see here. You have a sign-in page, then username, password, and sign in. When you click on the sign in, it should be getting signed in. So no code associated with that now. We have here method equal to post method, that is fine. Form action equal to empty is given here. Okay, so what action it is, what method you have to call, we haven't specified that. We haven't specified. So you should have in the main method that particular thing. Okay, so let us write that here. This is for rendering template. And next thing is what you have to handle that particular, like here app dot followed by root. Okay, then here app dot root. Then here write it like slash sign in. We keep this as here sign in. And next thing is methods is time equal to only post method. This time it has to be only post method. Okay, it's a post method, then followed by def, then write this as here sign in. Okay, here let us try to get the data. Okay, so how we get data? Let us see in this. So what data we are getting? We need to check in this now. This is a posted data. Okay. So here I go with this. It's methods on, sorry, methods. It's methods, correct it is. Okay. So either you can go with only one method or you can go with multiple methods. And this is what exactly is a list. We have a list actually here. Whenever we put something in the square brackets, that is nothing but list. Either it can be one element or it can be multiple elements. So here inside this, we write this try. The next thing is here accept. Okay, just type here pass. Okay, the try also I should write code initially. I can put here the pass. Pass meaning is what here? It's going to just ignore that particular thing. Okay, and here error equal to something went wrong. Like this, we are going to here error message. Okay, then here you have to go with the if condition, if request dot method equal to post, we are going with the try block, then accept here. Okay, so here so next thing what I do, I can actually get the data for that. When method is actually this one, I need to get here the data from, okay. So I should get actually data from the request method. So remembering all this is difficult because of that. What I'm doing is just copying from the existing one here. It is nothing but form data. You can take form data and you can check like this here. In the try block, we can put it. Okay. So here, this is username. You can make this as username. Indentation is very important. Exactly under that, it has to come. Username equal to here it is username. Then here it is PWD equal to this is PWD. Then let us try to print that value. Or we can send back this particular thing here. Just for the sake of how this is working, to find that, what we do here, error equal to username plus we use here some space followed by here PWD. This has to be rendered in the template. Okay, and here, whether we get data back or not, let us see in this. So here it says invalid syntax. Once again, try to run this. No error here in this now. Refresh it. After refreshing, you can enter some admin. Password is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Click on the sign in. So when you click on the sign in, what is happening here? There is no error inside this. We don't have any error here. Okay, it is what exactly? Admin login. Without error, it is working for us. We are not returning actually same page. If you return same page, in such cases, what happens? You can get the error message here. Okay, you can send back the same page. You can reload actually same page with the data. Here, you can have this one. At the end of this one, you need to put this. At the end of this one, we try to put this as here. Render template. Then here, after this, comma, we put error equal to, here it is. Okay, error only we put. Instead of saying error, just we can put here ER. Okay, ERR. Otherwise, that can be error. Okay, just we put here ERR. Okay, so what we do here, ER, or we put here, and in this area now it is ERR. Like this, and what page we have to again load here, admin login page only, we have to load in this. Okay, again we are going to load same page. Normally it should not be like that, but upon actually entering data here, okay, so again we come back to same page. Here, go with this again, check for that. Refresh the page. Enter admin and password. I enter this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Click on the sign in. So it should come. But what is happening in this case? We are not getting this here. It is actually the same thing. Okay, so why this is not coming? Let us see here. Admin login.html here. Okay, it is basically render template, admin login.html, error equal to ERR we are keeping. Okay, so here, whether it's printing or not, we check that. Print, you have print actually username. Similarly, print here PWD. We are sending two form data here. Okay, it is refresh it. Now, once again, refresh the page. After that, enter admin. Then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click on the sign in, nothing is happening. Reason, there is a problem with the HTML page itself. Where is the problem? We need to call this sign in such cases. To come to this, here in the action, we haven't written that. So we go here with the slash sign in here. So with this, what happens? You're going to be calling that particular action. Okay, now here, refresh this. After that, enter admin, followed by here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I entered some password, but it's giving here error. Admin login.html not found, it says here. Okay, don't we have that page? We have to see in the server side here in the main.py. Okay, we are loading admin sign in. It's not login. It is correct only. So we have to put this as admin sign in.html. Otherwise, is it printing data properly? We can check. Okay, anyway, once again, we try here. Refresh this. Enter admin, followed by here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some password I'm entering. Click on the sign in. So here what is happening for me? It is entering admin, and whatever password I entered, it is coming to server side now. And you can see the error also here, admin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever you entered is coming up here. So this is what we have done from the HTML page. We actually sending back to here server. Okay. Once from server again, you are sending back to here the admin sign-in page. So we are completing cycle in this case. So sign in after successfully signed in, you have to go to actually some other page. We haven't defined the other page. We created actually simple HTML page here. Okay, simple HTML page we created. Now we need to apply here the bootstrap. So with the help of bootstrap, we can actually beautify that particular thing. Okay, we are going to beautify that particular thing. Now in this, what happened? We are going back to server from the front end and we are submitting data. So in that process, we are getting data properly. Admin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when you look at the code, particularly main.py, this is the important part of the application. These are called as roots here. So first root is what here? Admin login. Second thing is what here? Sign in. From the admin login page, we are calling the sign in. That means data you are sending it to this particular root. Okay. So if the request method is post, in such case, what happens? It is going to be accepting. Otherwise, it will not accept. We know there are actually 4 different methods. Get method, post method, put method. One more is what? Delete method. So here using actually post method, we are sending data to server. And here we are going to be validating the username with a password. If it's getting validated, it has to go to concerned page there. Okay. And the page also not looking great. Okay. It is bare minimum. We need to beautify this. And then after that, we have to render. So your task is going to be today, you take a task. I have installed here Python Flask Bootstrap. If you see sometime back, I have installed actually Flask Bootstrap. Okay, with that, you try to make this better. Sign-in page must be looking better. That is your responsibility today. So if you can finish that, tomorrow we can connect to database and we can actually validate against database. Or else, once super admin joins actually, super admin can create actually many other users. Okay, so successfully we created here HTML page. In the templates, we created login page actually, admin sign-in page. So with the help of this page is coming on the screen. When you enter data here, it is going to the, backend as well here. It's going to backend. You are even tracking here backend, admin and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is getting printed. Then after that, we are even sending back to the same page. Okay. But if it is successfully logging in, we should not come to this template. We have to go to other template. Okay, other page you have to go. So admin dashboard, to that admin dashboard, you have to go there. The two, depending on actually admin user type, you have to get actually the features in that particular dashboard. Okay, super admin has all the things, whereas sub-admins cannot do that. Super admin can create a user, create admin user. Sub-admin cannot be creating the, the sub-admin cannot create any other sub-admin or any other user. Only the super user can create actually sub-admins. Okay, super admin can create sub-admin. So once sub-admin is created, you need to have certain roles associated with that person. So therefore here, we have to create those things. Dashboard also, we have to create. Okay, so this is what signing in. Here we are signing in. We have written code in the main.py. Okay, then with the help of the post method, we are sending data to this particular root. Sign in is the root. Okay, So in the main.py we have created, in the admin signin.html, we created HTML page. With the help of that we do. And the last session we have created in the admin, here in the admin user mgmt.py, we have created here two classes, admin user type. Second thing is admin user. So with them, we are getting connected. We are going to get connected database. And this is what here SQL Alchemy we are using in this. SQL Alchemy is actually ORM tool. It's nothing but object relational mapping. Okay. So here, whatever objects you have in the program, they can be mapped straight away with the tables. If tables are not available, tables can be created. If tables are available, in such case, what happens? You can actually update, or you can select data, you can delete data, all the things you can perform. So using here SQL Alchemy without writing single line of SQL code. Okay. Today, what is happening actually, many organizations, they are looking for ORM talented people as well as who can write actually plain SQL functionality. So that's why we are going to incorporate both the things. SQL Alchemy we are going to use. Similarly, we are going to use plain SQL, that is like SQL things we use within our database. So few of the tables we are going to create from the code, and few other tables we are going to create actually manually. Okay, so in such case, we are going to be using here our own SQL functionality. We create here stored procedures and stored functions. With the help of that, we actually access the database. So when you access, you can either insert or update or delete, or you only select data, or sometimes what happens, you combine data from more than one table. That feature is called a joins. In the case of joins, again, you may use left join, you may use right join, you may use actually equi-join, or it may be subqueries, or you may go with actually, there is a mechanism called actually, with the help of that, instead of creating temporary tables, okay, so that is called as actually see something like, I'll tell tomorrow, I could not remember that. So with the help of that feature, sometimes what happens, you may retrieve data from database, okay, like you are going to be keeping actually in an intermediate table. So that also we should avoid. Okay, that also we are going to avoid actually. So like that, there is a mechanism in the all databases. With the help of that, you can avoid actually temporary tables as well. Okay, so further we continue tomorrow. Today actually there is some work. I'm closing early today, but in next session we discuss more. Thank you everyone.